Oh, shoot. I am live. Hey, folks. This is Greg English, aka Rooster, from BlueCord Custom Woodworks, and I am actually live. Uh, I'm in a bit of a dilemma, folks. Let me get my hat on because, yeah, I look sexier that way. I'm kind of in a dilemma because I'm actually going down to Fort Benning, Georgia, where actually 30 years ago from this month is when I graduated from boot camp and went on to airborne school. And then further my career at Fort Bragg and deployed and uh, yada, 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 veteran stuff. So, uh, but I'm in kind of a dilemma because when I packed my essentials, my ruck, for this little trip to go watch my nephew graduate from boot camp. Which, a little side note, guys, I don't get really personal with a lot of people. Um, I don't really like telling my story or much about me. I'm kind of a private guy, but I am bored as cat. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking bored right now. So I am actually talking to a freaking cell phone right now. Um, and I'm actually hitting a couple bowls of this mix that I made. It's the RLP6 and the cream brulee. It's one of my favorite mixtures. Actually, I like the black Kavanaugh, Cavendish, and I've had some Reds, some Kentuckys, some Englishes, Virginias. Matter of fact, a buddy of mine at work just gifted me because I gave him my very first tobacco pipe I ever made. And he's been giving uh, cans, and cans, like 1 ounce cans, 2 ounce cans that he's been getting off of a couple websites. They are like 1 in 10,000, like 10,000 in a batch, or it could be 5,000 in a batch, which at 6 o'clock, if you're not on there and have automatic draft going on, you're not getting it canned. And so he normally buys about 4 or 5 or 6 tins at a time, and he'll gift me one. So I got tons of tobacco at the house, uh, which I've been trying now, trying to find my niche, as you will. But I'm kind of in a dilemma right now because I only packed in my little Harris Teeter bread and butter jar. I thought it was 2 ounces, but of course it was all bloomed out and everything. Was it Pat? Of course, I've been driving for 7.5 hours now. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Appreciate y'all coming on my live. I wasn't really expecting anybody to join my live, but I was just kind of ranting on the road because I'm heading to Fort Benning. So I'll go into a little backstory of reason why I'm going to Fort Benning right now. One is a few years back, my wife and my daughters bought me the Ancestry.com thing. And, you got to send your DNA off and things, because when I was adopted, when I was a kid, I found out when I was 12 or 13 years old that I was adopted. I didn't seem like don't get me wrong, I was adopted into a really great Italian Catholic family, the Rizzos. I grew up on a farm. My mom, she took care of me. I have a great dad, even though they were separate. Um, I have a really great relationship with my dad and my mom. Actually, we just went to Michigan for the first time in like 20 some odd years, 26, 27 years. I actually spent a holiday uh, with my family. So that was actually kind of cool. But I'm sitting here trying to watch my GPS right now. And so they bought me this ancestry thing because I was adopted, and I just wanted to kind of figure out my medical side. Lo and behold, I mean, my mom told me, and she was off just a little bit on the last. It has like a WWE wrestler's name. It's kind of cool, man. Shawn Michael Reiser. That was my birth name. Of course, I'm Gregory James English, but I was never able to find my biological father, biological mother of any sort. Didn't have anything. I didn't know. All I knew was I had some European and some Hispanic, Spanish blood in it. Damn, this road is bumpy. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm going live. Get off this side of the road. Let me get over here where it's nice and smooth. But anyway, so lo and behold, probably 4 or 5 months later, I get a message. Oh, shoot. Hey, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Hey, that was kind of cool. Lo and behold, I get a message that popped up, say, hey, man, my name is such and such, and I think I'm your sister. Were you born this name, Shawn Michael Reiser, in such and such state in this year? And I was like, yes, ma'am, I was. And she replied back, I believe you're my brother. We share the same mom. It took me probably about a month to, I don't know, fully digest it, to come to terms with it, because I was always told I was the only child. I spent a very long time in an orphanage, which I don't remember. And my mom was given the a Polaroid of a picture on my adoption day. It's very little house on the prairie, little adoption suit with the leather shoes and everything. Back in, I think it was 1978 is when I was finally adopted. So here we go. I got a half sister. We've been talking for about 2.5, maybe 3 years now. She's got 3 boys of her own. I've gotten to know quite a bit about my biological parents, even though they have passed. My biological father passed probably 7 years ago, and my biological mother passed back in 2003, I believe. So never knew them. But anyway, so had an opportunity. She got up with me and said, hey, my son is actually graduating boot camp. He is going Army, Army strong, and he is graduating from Fort Benning. And hey, look, man, 30 years ago from this month, I graduated boot camp in 1996 down at Fort Benning. Well, the jump towers were actually down, so we got no trial jumps. On the towers, we just got pushed out the bird and kiss your own ass goodbye, and pray to God that your chute opened up. So this is my first time in 30 years that I've actually set foot on Fort Benning after I left. So it's pretty cool. And you got to remember, that's when the Olympics was going on. And I don't know if y'all remember the athletes were actually passing out from dehydration and heat exhaustion. And yeah, I guess what I was going through basic training during all that, man. It was one of the hottest recorded summers that Georgia had, especially for Fort Benning. But KG Mateo, I think. I don't have my glasses. Left them at home. There's a couple of names I can't really see that far away. But I appreciate y'all coming along my live, guys. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Check out some of my videos. I'm a new school pipe maker, which reminds me, I need to hit this bad boy. This is actually a pipe I made. It's actually, I can't remember what kind of maple it was. I think this is my second or third pipe I ever made. A lot of flaws, a lot of flaws. It burns hot. However, because it's maple, it does kind of have that nice sweet taste to it, nothing bitter. But it's actually smokes really well. I've actually choked down half that jar in that 7.5 hour drop so far, and I've had no gurgles. Smokes really well, no hiccups, so I must be doing something right at least. But anyway, so I'm actually going to Fort Benning right now to do that. But like I said, I'm in a dilemma because I am limited on my tobacco. I got my tobacco pouch that I packed. I actually made out of leather a tobacco pouch, something similar that my grandfather had, which I'll be making more of those in bulk once I get my leather burn stamp. I can start stamping those off and probably do a giveaway with a few of those. Probably give away with a few pipes, but I got 10 more subscribers I need to hit that 100 mark. And I'll probably give away, I know I am going to give away one of my St. Patrick's Day series pipes that I'm making this year. I'm making 25 pipes all through the month of March. I've already made 4 of them. I've had some setbacks being in the shop, even though today is the 11th. But I will get all 25 of those pipes finished this month, and I will be giving away one of those pipes to one lucky subscriber or someone just stumbled across my page. I don't know yet. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I'm also making a couple pipe stands, all custom made, a couple different designs, a couple different styles. I am going to be giving one away to a gentleman who introduced me to the YTPC community. And he doesn't expect anything. He'd rather someone pay it forward because he has always been given generosity of packages, things of that nature. But I don't care. I'm going to give him something anyways because that's just the way I am. I'm grateful for him to introduce me into this community. And so far, what I can tell, the YouTube pipe community is actually, it's pretty good guys and gals, man. You guys are pretty cool. You're not bougie. You're not douchebags. You guys are actually pretty cool. You guys are guys and gals, have your opinions. You communicate. Your open forums, the podcast, things of that nature, man. I dig it. I can sit back in the shadows and just kind of observe and kind of figure out what y'all like and how I'm going to pursue this pipe making adventure that I'm on. So I'll be down in Atlanta, Georgia here in probably about 2 hours. But my question for you is, if anybody knows of any really good tobacco shops or blenders, custom blenders that are in the area, please drop me a line. Please send me 24 to 36 hours before I leave Friday to come back home. Because my sister's dad, he's a retired Marine. He's coming along as well. And I brought an extra pipe with me for him and I to sit down, meet together. I'll probably stop by an ABC store tomorrow and probably pick up a little small bottle of scotch or bourbon or something. And actually, we're going to sit down. We're going to uh, smoke some tobacco together and some spirits. So, but I need some more tobacco. So, like I said, if you guys know anybody in the area, I can't do the research right now because I'm currently driving. Uh, it's going to be about 10:30, 2200, 2230 by the time I get to my hotel. I am going to crash uh, and graduation, meeting the family and debrief or the briefing of the graduation for the BlueCord ceremony is tomorrow, which is infantry, which is what I was. Which there comes the name BlueCord Custom Woodworks. The reason why I named that because I'm a veteran, I'm an infantry, I'm a paratrooper. The VA, uh, well, the art and art's always kind of soothed my brain. After deployments, coming back home, being a civilian, I've had a rough for the last probably 20 years before I actually went to the VA. And since I met my wife and had my kids, and that really did help save my life. But the VA told me, hey, you need to pursue some hobbies. You need to pursue some different avenues of the channel, your thought process. And art is my avenue. Art is my outlet. Working with my hands, working with wood, different kind of materials, different kind of mediums. That's where I feel comfortable. So, but anyway, please drop a line for me, guys. If you know anybody, or quick Google for me and drop me a message or whatever. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on No, I don't think I'm on Instagram. I don't even know. Not a big social media guru, guys. But I do have a Facebook page, BlueCord Custom Woodworks on Facebook. You guys can message me there. Or if you guys want a custom pipe or a tobacco stand or a cigar stand, wine racks, you name it, just let me know. And but please drop me a line. Go ahead and get on that Google or whatever you're on. Look up Atlanta, Georgia area, Fort Benning. See, I don't want some hobby dobby weed, tobacco. I don't want those kind of shops. I want somewhere I can actually get some good blends. Not obviously, no one's gonna be able to find like an Ashley or anything like that, but that company's been long gone. But anything, I get my hands on that's a good smoke. I don't care if it's aromatic or if it's a Kentucky, Virginia, um, just straight burley, a red. I don't care. Just let me know, and I highly appreciate that. And I appreciate you all kind of stumbling along and checking out my live. I know I'm doing a little rant, but like I said, I'm bored as hell. I've been driving for 7.5 hours, actually 8 hours now. And I gotta pee, to be honest with you. I really gotta pee. So let me get off here because I think I have a turn coming up. Yeah, in about 4 miles. So let me get off here. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you this weekend when I'm back home in my shop, working on a couple of videos for y'all. Stay tuned, and always remember, God and family, keep that in your lives, and things will work out just fine for you. I appreciate y'all. I gotta figure out how to turn this damn thing off. Oh, there we go. Nope, that ain't it.